Now, free meter is songs that are performed without a definite metrical meter behind it. A lot of times vocalists and sometimes congregations, they'll sing songs, the old hymns, in free meter style. So you just follow along. And, and, and I'll give you an example of that. We'll go to the book 2 in a minute. But songs such as Precious Lord, Guide Me, O Thy Great Jehovah, different songs of this nature, you're going to hear those old long metered songs. You're going to hear, those are examples of free metered songs. And you use various things. For instance, tremolo, left-hand tremolo is very important in free metered songs. And you have to use your scales and all of this stuff. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. We'll get back to the free meter. Chapter 13, Preach It. Now, they call this tuning up with the preacher. Now, there in most of the churches today, or many of the churches, it's perfectly okay to tune up as they call it, with the preacher. And that's basically the organist when he gets into one of the climaxes of his sermon. He gets into that, and then you play some chords. They're mainly blues chords that are done beneath the preacher. I gave an example of 72, but there are no set rules on this. So you have to kind of use your ear. You have to know the preacher as well. Some of the old school preachers are not always accustomed to tuning up the keyboard player, tuning up with him. So they may tell you, that's okay, I don't need any help. So be very sensitive to the circumstances there. But anyway, example 99. This on the Hammond organ is really even more effective. That's why we have to use so much tremolo on the piano. We just don't have the sustain pedal or sustain notes capabilities as we do on the Hammond organ. But it's that same kind of thing. You're going to be behind the preacher and just encouraging them in the emotional moment, and it may lead in from that into a shout song. You know, the same. All of those, sometimes they cooperate or they follow each other, complement each other. So be very aware of that. So you can take time and this just comes with experience and being in the environment to know exactly what to do in these situations, especially when it comes to the tuning up with the pastors. Let's go to volume 2.